Okay, we are back. Whew. Working hard. Make sure you always got your trusty dust mask. Okay, very important. Forgot I had a light on. All right, enough of an intro, I guess. So, what are we here doing? Construction cleaning. All right, so this is going to be 101 construction cleaning right quick. If you haven't been in a construction clean, you know, this video is here to help you out. If you have, good for you. Still, we just want to get, or we want everyone to be clear. Let's put it like that. Everyone to be clear on what our objectives are on the construction clean out. So what we're at now is phase 1 out of 3. There will always be 3 phases. Phase 1 is when we remove the initial contractor's trash and debris. They call it a broom clean, so to speak. So it doesn't have to be spotless. It just has to be broom clean. Now, they say broom clean, but in all actuality, they want it clean, okay? So I'm going to give an example of how it should look. This bathroom has been cleaned, all right? Took about 15 minutes to clean this bathroom, and there is no water inside of this property. Water does not work, okay? So we're able to get these results with no water. We expect you to also. All right. So in phase 1, like I was saying before, what we want is the removal of the dirt. Oh, look, a little friend here. Huh? All right, so let me focus there. Okay, good. That's a good example of how your corner should look. You don't want any dirt. Let me look at another corner. All right. Any dirt. Okay. And what we do is we use a backpack vacuum tool to suck that up, all the corners. These are the area where we're going to be working in. And what you want to do, I'm going to do this in real time. You want to get all this loose paper up. You always want to first get your big loose debris into your contractor's trash bag and start furthest away from the stairway or the entrance. So I came furthest back here. And what you want to do is pick up anything loose. Make sure you come in, fix the paper. You might have to fold it and step on it just so it gets a nice little crease in it. So how I did that. Basically, I took the paper, folded it, and then I stepped on it, formed a little crease so it looks nice and clean. So when the clients come and walk through, everything looks pretty. We don't want to leave this, okay? We'll use a scraper to get that up. All right, we have various scrapers. I would prefer you use this style versus the razor. Let's see how fast this is. All right, focused. From another angle. All right. Not our fault that these painters are sloppy, but we do have to come in from another angle. Kind of smooth out their problems. Literally. So we want to go to all the windowsills. Make sure all the paint globs are detailed out. Okay? Make sure nice and smooth. Then we're going to take our vacuum cleaner and suck that up. We're not going to wipe this. Take your vacuum cleaner, suck that up. Okay? Let me focus. Alright. And they also want to check your windows. Make sure they're nice and clean. That's the wrong tool. What you want is the razor blade for this, okay? Let me focus. All right. I really don't see nothing in this window, but just to be detailed, let's go ahead and go for that, okay? Yeah, it looks a lot better. Sometimes you gotta put the blade on and pull back like that. Put the blade on, pull it back. And that'll like kind of shave it. So I'll tap it in, wipe your blade. Maybe right here. That's a little too much. Okay, how about right here? Okay, not better. So that's what we're doing. Detailing these windows. I think that's on the other side. And this glass is scratched. Whoever cleaned this or scraped this, they didn't have either a new blade. Make sure your blade is new. And also make sure you wet the surface. So I didn't wet that surface because I was just doing the edge. I wasn't doing the middle. If I was doing the middle or anything, any kind of cleanup, I would wet it first. Let's give a good example of that. In fact, I'm not going to use the spray bottle. I'm going to use some of this water. Retain as much moisture in your towel as possible. Just squeeze it enough so it doesn't drip, okay? But it's still heavy, all right? Sorry this video is so long. Almost done. We'll go over window scraping because earlier we saw a window that just, you know, was done, but it wasn't done right. See that? That's inside, not outside, all right? It looks like the outside got some also, which is bad. So what we want to do is get that up, but I'm not going to use this, okay? That's inside outside. So what I'm going to do is wet. Wet my glass. All right, now that my glass is wet, I can start working. All right, you want to go down this way, up that way. Down this way, up that way, okay? It's basically like shaving, you know, you don't want to dry shave when you're shaving your face. You know, you always want some type of lubrication on the surface. That's a lot better. I don't know who did these windows earlier, but they didn't detail it, but it's okay. We'll get it right this time. Okay. I'm gonna clean my blade off. Okay. See that right there. Okay. Clean my blade off. You know, you got to come back and clean the window off anyway, but you can't clean these little corners, you know, with the rag. So just focus on getting these corners, these creases, you know, with the blade. And then whatever's in the middle, you can kind of buff it out. So I'm not really concerned about the middle. Like this, you can buff that out. See, my finger got that off, you know? So it's not really needed. The blade's not really needed. But it does make things a hell of a lot faster because you got to come back and do this anyway. Sometimes you got to pinch that blade in there and then pull back, okay? So I'll put the blade in and I'll pinch it, pull back. All right, there you go. See that? All right, y'all see that? Okay. All about the technique, okay? Clean my blade off. Oh, wow, we're at 10 minutes. I gotta hurry up. I think you got the point, though. I just want to just show something real life, real time. So at least you have an idea of how long it takes to do a whole window. You know, whatever. We gotta focus on getting it right the first time so they don't gotta come back and do this again. Because it was done, but the detail wasn't done. And yeah, major fault, because I believe I told everybody just get the paint off, but I think I should have stressed the little corners also. I think everyone just kind of focused on the main, you know what I'm saying? Just getting the main paint off, but we also got to worry about this stuff too, unfortunately. Okay, all right, so, all right, and then what I need to do next is, let me go ahead. I should have had this with me. So this is a good example of having your towels right beside you so you don't got to keep walking through the house. All right. So now I'm going to finish this off in detail. Take my spray. Make sure you're about 10 to 12 inches away. It's going to do a light spritz. That's going to help finish it up. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is try to swipe in one direction, okay? Because that spray is going to evaporate quick anyway. Whatever is left on the glass, it will just evaporate off anyway. That's why I like it. As long as you get that streak-free finish without having to worry about drying it all up completely. Okay, and then I'm just taking it and kind of pushing all that on the edge, you know, cleaning that edge up, because you know that's where we scraped that. Okay, and then one direction down, just one direction. Okay, don't wipe it back and forth. Get it all on the bottom, collect it. Okay. All right, now we're gonna take a polish towel. I like to have a green towel for my polish towel. Okay. Now we're getting all the smears. Okay. This towel has to be the cleanest and the driest. And now you can get all whatever smears, whatever leftover paint. You can get that up too. Fortunately, this window is dirty on the other side. But when we do phase 2 clean, that's when we'll come back and get that. So, not too important right now. But it will be important in the future. All right, so that's that. And we're going to take our vacuum cleaner and our other kind of scraper. Hold on, let me zoom in. And get this up. Like I said, I should have told them not to when they scrape the first time, I should have told them not to leave this because it dries up and now it's an added task. So we'll be more careful next time. I appreciate it. It's been 15 minutes. I appreciate everybody's time and effort to stay safe. Think about it before you do it. If it looks unsafe, don't do it. I'd rather you just don't even do it. Just call me, take a picture of it, call me, don't even do it. It's not worth it, okay? So I appreciate everyone's efforts, and I'll see y'all in a little bit, actually. All right.